I want to show you a little trick you can use to help your pronunciation. And you can put this to work just as soon as you're done watching this video. It's a powerful trick to help you get comfortable pronouncing difficult words. It's critical that you get the word pronunciation correct. I have a lot of students who say, I'm having trouble pronunciating or pronunciating, or I'm strong in speaking, but my pronunciation is not very good. I'm going to show you the trick even for the word pronunciation. What I'm going to show you is a daily activity. It takes a minute or less to do, but you should do it several times during the day. What I'm going to have you do is identify one word per day that you want to learn how to pronounce, and then repeat the drill I'm going to show you right now. Repeat it several times a day. Once you pronounce the word correctly, you need to repeat it at least 10 times immediately. Pronunciation, 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 10 times, okay? We'll talk more about that. Here are the steps that I want you to take to do this drill. Number one, as you go through your normal reading, watching television, watching Netflix, whatever it is you're watching, whoever it is you're speaking with, maybe you're hearing words, I want you, for example, this is an article. You may have seen this article in other videos. I just chose one paragraph, the first paragraph of this article on how to think about implicit bias, because it's full of words that many of you might not be comfortable pronouncing. I underlined a few of them: amidst, controversy, implicit bias, stereotype, popped, not popped, popped, authors, properly, generalizations, biased, tendency, confirming, spontaneously, overgeneralize, and discrimination. Now, let's suppose that you're sitting down for 3 to 5 minutes to do your read silently habit, and you're underlining orbit words. The first step in this pronunciation exercise is to identify one word out of this list that you're not certain about. You're not sure how to pronounce it, okay? Identify one, two at most. However, just having said that, I'm identifying 3 from this list just to exemplify how the drill works. I've chosen amidst, generalization, and spontaneously, 3 words that you may understand without any problem at all, but they are also 3 words that are not the first ones you'll choose to use if you're like most non-native speakers, because the pronunciation of these words is a little tricky. Am I right? I think I am. Okay. Step 2, once you've identified your words or word, really one word. I've chosen 3 for the example here. Choose one. It's just a one-word deal. The second step you take is to go online and listen to the pronunciation of that word. I recommend you go to a website, phorvo.com. Many of you have heard me talk about that website, but you can also go to any online dictionary that has that little megaphone icon that you can click on and listen to the pronunciation. Phorvo.com works like this. So our first word, Phorvo gives me 2 options. I can click here
amidst
and hear one pronunciation.
Amidst.
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 Amidst. Or I can click on the word itself, and it opens up 3 possibilities. Let's compare them.
Amidst.
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 Amidst. That's a southerner from the United States. I can tell that because, as we say when we're from the South, I are one. Don't ever say that. That's really bad English. Okay, let's try our second word, generalization. I'm going to see what I can do with this. I click on it once,
Generalization.
Generalization. Generalization. You may have noticed that I say generalization, and this gentleman says generalization. Let's see what others have to say.
Generalization.
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 Generalization. So it's generalization
Generalization.
or generalization.
Generalization.
Okay. And we'll look at the last word that I set aside for us in this video here.
Spontaneously.
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 Spontaneously. Remember, there's a rule. Anytime you play the recording of a proper pronunciation of a word, the law says you must repeat that word 3 times.
Spontaneously.
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 Spontaneously. Okay, that's step 2. Listen to that pronunciation. Now, step 3 is to turn the pronunciation off, turn Forvo off, and break that word into phonemes, sound units. So for the word amidst, we have mids, t, let's do it like this, the way you would be reading it, right? Mids, t, mids, t. Pronounce each phoneme correctly, but separately. Mids, 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 t, t, t. Okay? Take a deep breath. So you would do the same thing for generalization. Gen, l, or lie, if you prefer. Zay, shun. Gen, l, zay, shun. Separate units, lots of space between them. Pronounce each phoneme correctly. Or in the example of spontaneously, you would break it up into spawn, tain, us, lee, with lots of space between each phoneme. Now, the next step is we're going to shorten the space between those phonemes, like this. The word amidst, we'll focus on that one. Mids, t. Mids, t. Midst, amidst, 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 amidst. That is how you learn how to pronounce amidst. So be sure to repeat that correct pronunciation at least 10 times. Sometimes it's good to do 20 if you can keep your concentration. If you feel like you're losing your concentration after 10, stop and do it again later in the day, several times a day. Take that word, amidst, break it into phonemes, amidst, amidst, and start bringing it together, repeating it until finally you have the word amidst. And once you reach amidst, do it 10 times. It's a brain memory thing that we're working on here. Once you get that pronunciation right, you're going to be comfortable using it all the time. And that's our objective. Okay, so have fun with better pronunciation. See you soon.